What's going on, castaways? Tonight I'm going to show you how to make dough. Cheese, marinara, and fold it in half. Yeah, you guessed it, it's a calzone. We're going to get to it right now. You take your dry ingredients always first. So you're going to want to put 3 and a half of the dry shit. The dry white shit. Just kidding. You take your Fleischmann's instant yeast. Yeah. Takes 10 minutes, but we did it 10 minutes early. So what you do is you put water, warm water, on top of your yeast. Give it a little stir. It's going to start to foam up, and when you see that there's a layer on top, some of them, a lot of them foam up more, but this one, you can tell when you move it, it definitely has some life in there. So with the yeast, you're going to put half a teaspoon in there, and that's what's going to be the best. Because if you add too much, you're going to get that shitty fucking yeasty taste, so it's going to be fucking terrible. So then we take as much salt as you want. I'm honestly, I like salt. I like my dough salty. So I'm gonna add probably half a tablespoon. That's probably what that was. And now we mix our wet. We got 1 cup and a quarter. Fucking mix this shit up. Fuck, I make so much dough. I'm surprised my fucking form's not this big. What I like to do, I like to let because you want to use an utensil at first only until the rest of the flour and everything soaks up to the dough. Because you don't want to put your hand in there and pull out your hand and have it all full of this shitty ass fucking sticky stuff. It takes forever to get off your fingers. So you want to make sure the flour coats your dough. And it's just going to start to turn. Start to knead it a little bit. Make sure you get all of that extra dough in there. And we're going to slap it right here. We don't need right now, because I got my beautiful marble or granite, whatever the fuck it is, countertop. So we're not going to dough it up. All we're going to do, place the dough, make sure she's nice and kneaded, because you want all of the fibers of the dough to be into each other. But you don't want to do it too much, you're just going to kill the yeast. So now, the trick is, when it's all flat, it's called pulling. You put it in your hands like this, and you push it like that. And you just keep doing that. Keep moving it, pulling it down, pulling it down, pulling it down, pulling it down, pulling it down. Beautiful. Now, we put some oil on top, and then put it in the container, or put the sheet of saran wrap on top. And after you wait about 2 hours, it's going to be ready to do. And we're going to get back to you when we start to stuff the bitch. Alright, guys, I passed out last night. I know I said wait 2 hours. But, so it's been about 8 hours, 9 hours after the fact. You can wait as long as you want. If you start it at night and get it ready, if you want it for lunch the next day, it's going to be ready. Ooh, look at that. Oh, wow. That is exactly what you want. It rose. No hard parts. You see? When you press on it. Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted, guys. No lumps. Perfect. Cool. So, yeah. I'm just going to get everything set up. We'll be back in a second. And then we're going to put our shredded cheese, our sauce, and we're going to fold the bitch. What's up, guys? All right. Now I got the dough in my hands, got the flour. I'm powdering the table. This is what we do. So, you always want to get your hands, I call it baptizing your hands with flour. So you want to make sure you're nice and floury, so nothing will stick. And this is called kneading your dough. So what I like to do it the old paw. It disperses the flour out more, It leaves a cool little track. Cool little pictures, little patterns. All right, so you keep stretching. You also want to do other techniques where you're putting your fingers out. And it's almost like a cat when the cat is trying to get comfortable when about to lay down. I don't know if you guys have cats. I don't got a fucking cat, but I do have an in-house pussy. Just kidding. Meow. All right, so we keep doing this. This is going to be a big calzone, I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. You want to make sure the other side is nice and floury as well. You don't need to do this. I'm not going to do the old Italian toss in the air. All I'm doing with letting gravity tarp the dough over my fingers and just opening my fingers and stretching from the inside. So the dough likes to sit in the middle a lot. That's why we're always pushing the big mound in the middle out to the side so we can distribute it all nicely. So when you think you got a nice circle that's pretty thin, take your fingers under the dough, your other hand over, and go like this. That's all you do. And you pull with this hand. And it stretches the dough. And if you ever rip it a little bit, dough is very, very resilient. Just pinch her back and continue. All right. Here's our masso calzone. You guys can just see the thickness. If you hold it up, you can see the light coming through it. It's very thin. Perfect. So she's all pressed out. Get the sauce you like. One day I'm gonna show you guys how to make sauce from scratch, but I'm on a time crunch right now. I gotta go to work. So here you go. The things I sacrifice for your ass. All right, so we open it. I don't think there's a child safety lock on here, so everyone out of recovery house is gonna be okay. All right, so we put the sauce on. Some of the best people I know are in recovery houses, have been in recovery houses. A man that helped me spread my wings and dry them out so I could fly again and not fly high, fly low so I could see the scenic route this time, was Cole Isaac. I'm fucking so grateful for that man. He's done so much for me and he's allowing me to have the tools and the freedom that I can do stuff like this and not have to be craving the bad shit in my life. Or that was a part of my life. So, we're going to keep saucing her up. Take whatever spoon. I'm just being super lazy and taking the bottom of this and spreading it. Spread it. Spread it. So, the sauce you can put on all over it. With the cheese, you want to keep that more in the middle. Like if you're making a quesadilla, you want it close as you possibly can. To the end. Because we want a cheesy bite every time we bite into it. Alright guys, I'm going to grate more cheese and we're going to get back to this in a second. Alright guys, thanks to Movie Magic, we got all this cheese done. Unfortunately, it took like a fucking hour because this is the only fucking cheese grade we have. Alright. The good part, the fun part. After she is stuffed tight, we take her and we fold her. And bring her around. And it's pretty, you can move it. You can do whatever you want with it. You take your fingers, and it's called crimping. You crimp. There's other techniques of crimping. There's a way you can go like this and crimp. You can crimp like that. There's other ways of just pinching. I just honestly tell you the truth, I just pinch. Pinch, 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 pinch. You don't want to get a fight with me, I'll pinch the shit out of you. You guys remember Futurama? Clamper, I'm the clamp. Well, I'm the fucking pinch, bitch. And another way too, just put it like this, put your fingers on her, give her the extra push. You want to make sure she's sealed. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes you want to fold her in on herself too, and then continue pushing it down. That's a if there's any spot that's open, it's a good way to seal it. And then you just feel around, see if you see any holes. Right there. Cool. That's it, guys. Now let's get her on the fucking big old tray. Big old things are hard to move sometimes, so you've got to be a little bit quick with them. Boom. Styling profile, look at me wildin'. Whew, alright. Since that's done, we're gonna let it go for about 8 minutes. Yeah, about 10 minutes, check on it, and it depends how well done you want it. After, we're gonna put a butter on top of it and glaze it. Now, I just have a question for every adult out there. You better not be the you better not be that guy that walks up to that fucking door, grabs it, open it before it's even fucking ready. If you were the most cunning sperm to make it to the egg, I feel sorry for you. Look through the fucking glass, man. Look through the fucking glass. It's easy to look through the glass. Keep your dink mitts off the fucking handle, and we're gonna be okay. After a few minutes of my wife talking me down, I gotta make a public announcement. I am sorry to anyone I offended. Any sperm out there, I apologize. I did not mean to offend you. Thank you. Alright guys, after about 12 minutes in the oven, here we go. The great reveal. Let's get this thing onto the cutting board. Woo! It leaked a little bit. Alright, no, don't worry about that. We got this. Don't worry about that shit. Alright. I'm gonna give her right in the middle. See what she looks like. Oh. You guys hear that? Oh yeah. Boom. Look at that, guys. Oh yeah. For you, from me. God bless. Alright guys. Thank you so much for coming with me in this video. Please like and subscribe and follow me. Everything that you guys help me out with subscriptions and everything like that is going to help me make more things. And anything that I don't keep for me and my family is going to the homeless. So thank you for contributing like that. We're going to get some of those videos up. And thank you so much, guys. Love ya. Rock on.